emotions, which I suggest we need to develop in ourselves. As you see, we need to be more open-minded, and I will go to the other slides and show you what each section is representing. Then we need to increase our performance. We need to have emotional regulation. We need to have to be able to connect with others, make a relation with others, and we need to collaborate. In the first, that is, I go for you, for example, task performance. You are seeing here, for example, you need to have higher standards to where you want to go, in which level you want to achieve. You need to define for yourself the criteria where I want to go. You need to dedicate to your criteria yourself. You need to increase your responsibility. You need to increase self-control and resistance. Why responsibility? If I know an average person with high responsibility in working in my group with me, someone that is resilient, has a resilience in a situation that is hard, if I know that this person has a self-control and is autonomous to do the job that is dedicated, but is average, is not very, very high intelligence, I will hire that person instead of the person incredibly Einstein, but less of these factors. Because I don't like to work with people that, not me, when I am saying as an employer, I don't like to work with the people that are not collaborative, that are not goal-oriented, that are not dedicated. Here you have emotional stability. You see, in our new life, we have a lot of stress. And this is a skill that you need to develop. You need to develop your skill of the resilience in the stress. You need to be optimistic. It's wonderful. We need to be optimistic in our life. And we need to have emotional control. If someone makes me angry, I need to control myself. I tell you, this is a hard thing, believe me. I am still trying. I am developing European projects, and when you have a big group of the people with different characteristics, different discipline, each one of them will try to make you angry, hating them, killing them, and you need to take yourself calm and give a big smile to them because you want to do the job. You want to reach to the goal. You need to be collaborative. So first thing for collaboration is empathy. I need to know that, okay, people could have many, many issues. I need to understand them. I need to receive them. I need to be kind with them because I don't know what's going on with them. And others also to me. I need to trust people. Even if 1-2 times we need to let them to use our trust, but we need to still trust people because it's helping us in the work. And we need to cooperate. We need to be ready for different things in our life. We need to be curious. We need to try to understand what is new. We need to have a tolerance. What is mean is if we have 2 different opinions, we need to find what is the best for everyone. And we need to have a creativity. And finally, we need to engage with others, which is, you can see, you need to have energy, assertiveness, and sociability. I believe these are very, very clear too. This does not need to be explained. I will go very fast with this slide because I know how much I spent a lot of time. No, it's almost last slide. But I want you evaluate your society. We have 3 types of society. One is traditional societies. Another is thinking-based society. And the third is emotional economy-based society. The traditional society is very, very dependent to the relation, not to the person. Families, friends, there is some rules there. As a person, you cannot break that rules. It's very hard because this is defined your rules. And this is the problem of exactly this society because it's not evolving because of this tradition, because of the rules, and because of the relation. But it's a society that respecting people's emotion, but not their identity, their personal individual identity. I don't know how much Romanian society is like this, but in small cities or small villages, you probably can see this. In the thinking economy-based society, we are much more individual. We are much more alone. We are much more can be successful if we are dedicated to our individualism and or performance or thinking performance or logical performance. This society evolving based on the personal, individual characteristic and capacity. But they have an issue. They are trying to ignore your emotion, your realistic person, because you are not just your faults. You're also your emotion. You are also your weaknesses even. Please, don't think what is you are calling weakness, stay weakness forever. One day we need these weaknesses to survive in front of the reach to the cognition robots. And the third is emotional, let's say, feeling economy-based society, which respect our individualism, but in the society. We see all of the perspectives, the human as its own by its own identity and individual, and also the society as a whole. It's respecting your emotion more than your thoughts, because your thoughts is already going to be done by machine, your performance, but your emotion will be more important. And this will evolve based on the need of the society, your performance of society, and your individualism. So, if I want to define feeling economy, is an economy that we get paid and we get job based on our capacity of emotional capacity or feeling capacity, not mainly based on our technical, mechanical, or masculine capacity. Thank you for listening me. I am here to answer your question, and I am really eager to hear you. Please.
So, first of all, thank you very much, Sanaz. For your wonderful presentation. It was very interesting also for us, the professor, and also I hope for our students. So, any questions, please? If you have a question, now it's the time. Don't be shy. I don't have to get closer. It's microphony. No? Okay. No, just we have strange sounds. So, no question, observations, no one.
Me ask question. Maybe it's better.
Please.
Some questions from students. So how many here economists we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. You're so much shy. This much is no, like this. Hands right. Okay, good. Sorry, you are the queen. I even. how many computer scientists or informatics we have? 1, 2, 3. Raise hand. Like, I just told you need to have a self-confidence, so raise the hand. 3? God, I am so alone here. How do you think about economy, those that are AI scientists or computer? What do you think? How is impacting your life? How is impacting your career?
I speak a little bit English, not very good, but I want to be a programmer. I am from the informatic economic, and I want to make career only with programming, not with economic, because I still feeling goodest in my job in programming. I am first year of faculty, and I want to work in America to the programming games program for calculate for another jobs, and this is question. Yes, A maybe is like for explain programming, or for I see observation in my programming. I observe more important codes and lines with I working. Yes, and
Thank you. And you? Yeah. No? No, you have a very beautiful high heel shoe. So it's better.
So, as we all know, AI is evolving very fast lately, and all of the technology is evolving at a very fast rate. How do you think that it will affect what we are learning at university right now in the future, for the future generations? Will they have will they learn more easily what we learn now? Will it be easier for them, or will it have a bad effect on what we are learning right now?
It's very, very, very interesting question. And I think a lot of professors asking this. The question is, you are asking about learning or educating? Educate. Because when we are saying learning, I want to learn a skill, knowledge, different thing. AI, it is my opinion. This is not a rule. People can have different opinion. AI can help us in learning, or new emerging technology like Web3, Web4 that is coming. It's helping us, but it's not replacing what we need to learn. We need to learn. We need to know. For example, when you are going to make a prompt question from AI, you need to know what question should you ask to get the correct answer. And that questions you can find in your university. The skills that you need to get is finding that much big vision, wide vision, and that much detail about different concepts that you can go and search, make you a good researcher in AI and good worker. But what educational system need to do, definitely it will change. We cannot do this. I cannot, as a professor, because I am also invited professor in Nova University. As a professor, I cannot anymore expect my student doing homework that they can talk with ChatGPT and or other AIs and bring me the article. So I need to make more complex things that has a touch of the person, not touch of the AI. So first of all, me as a professor, I need to train myself. What is AI? What I need to do? I need to come out of my safe zone and learn the new era of living with AI. Then I need to make new curriculum, new plans, new exam type, new evaluations. And this is in the level of the whole educational system. And instead of afraiding from technology, I need to bring it in the class and say, you have a collaborator, AI collaborator, you have a robotic collaborator, work with it, but don't give me the same results that you could give it alone. You need to go to another championship. So first thing that me as a professor you need to change in myself is getting bigger vision. Because, for example, I am not native of technology. The first computer that I got was when I was a school in a higher school. But you got your first laptop, first tablet, when you're born. So you are native of technology. Your mindset is based on technology. There is a video in Instagram people are doing, and two generations are standing next to each other. They are saying, and with something that is hiding each other from. Say, okay, phone. My generation do like this. Your generation do like this. This is the different concepts, different mindsets. So we need to observe you to see what is your vision. A bit, for example, or as a professor, we think the new generation are very lazy in studying. I'm sorry. But this is not being lazy. It's make us angry, believe me. Sometimes we want to kill you. But I am Middle Eastern, so the word of killing you see a lot in my words. But the fact is, you are not lazy. You are different type of human being. You are technology native. You don't have patience to sit for hours and hours, read a novel. You want the titles. Oh, what happened? What is the first of a story, last of the end of a story? We need to adapt ourselves to you, first of all. But as a person, not just as a professor, as a person that works with technology, I suggest you one thing. Don't let technology get this ability of critical thinking and reading from you and make you a person that wants to reach the result fast. Why? Because you are losing a characteristic in human, and you are even impacting your epigenetic, your genomes, to change the behavior, and it's impacting your next generation, and next generation. So try to keep it. Even if you are trying to force you, get a book, sit somewhere, put your mobile somewhere, and read the book, and then think about that. Because this is a skill that is good for you. I'm not talking about course. It's something that we are observing that is going to be lost. New generation does not get that taste of deep thinking. We are letting machine think deeply for us. And we are losing that capacity. Because if we lose this, if we lose our deep thinking, if we lose our associating memory, because we are getting in deep thinking a lot of associated data, we are losing our creativity. We are losing a lot of skills else. So if I want to suggest one thing in this conference from myself, as a person that do research, as a person that do, this is something that makes you unique in the future career, that you keep this. It means you keep the skills from older generation, which didn't work with AI, and you create also with these new skills of AI over that skills. This is what I think. Thank you for your question.
I have a question.
Yes?
Going Really? So, what is the top limit that AI should reach? What is your opinion about the AI? How much should evolve? And what if, at the moment, AI would be able to replace any human activity? What would happen then?
In this moment, is replaced a lot. Okay. We have a lot of human tasks that AI is replacing. But a lot of tasks, as I said, like emotional-based tasks, collaborative-based tasks, negotiation-based, creativity-based tasks, is not replaced. You ask me a question that should we let AI go forward? Until where? Which limit? I believe yes. We need to let. But we need to go forward with it. We should not be a Stone Age people with the AI that reached to the maximum, with the cognition and everything. We need to evolve also our wish, dreams. We need to open our minds, break our own limitations. If until yesterday we say, okay, we are human beings with 2 legs and walking, tomorrow we need to really fly. If machine can give it to us, we should break our own limitation as AI or other machines breaking their limitation. We should not watch how it is evolving. We need to run with it, but in our own way. And this is needed to be studied, what we should do. We don't have enough study about the technology. And it could be your job, because my generation or older generation than me of researchers are still with the mindset of resisting in front technology. As you are not resisting in front technology, you are accepting, you are opening your arms to it. It is exactly your responsibility if you want to understand how we need to evolve ourselves as a human to be in line and walk with the AI, not stand and watch. Because your mindset is different from me. Your perspective is better than me. You know the technology like it is like you have 3 hands. Your mindset is like this. My mindset is no, it's extra hand, it's not mine, it's artificial. You are considering as part of you. So I really wish that in this group of the people that are here, we find in future researchers that work in this, how we can make human aspect run with the technology aspect. This is my answer to you. Okay. Any other question? And one thing I need to say, feeling economy is coming, and feeling normally is related to the girls, ladies, women. We do not have any research that showed that men, boys, has less capacity of feeling and emotions. But as women, for a long time trained and could control their emotion, could manage it, probably with feeling economy that is coming, for first years or first decade, women be much more successful in this. But it is what I am saying to the boys. If you want to don't stay back, you need to develop your skill, because you don't have anything less. You just didn't train. But girls in generation and generation trains themselves, know how to control their feeling, know to manage it. They have a much better control over their emotional intelligence. Just for few years, as soon as we understand it, that is also could be a skill, everyone can have the same level.
Thank you very much. So in conclusions, I think we have to learn from each other, as the professor from our students, and also you have to learn something from us, and then I think will be the nice situation, the best situation. Thank you very much, the students, that you put very interesting questions. Some of them we discussed it with Sanaz exactly last night. We were talking about them, and I'm very happy that you popped the question here. And now I propose to continue with the subject, with the article in the same area. Here we have a student, Simena Bursan. She will present an interesting article. Please.